What's up, YouTube? Another Shrimp Tank Tuesday, but first I'm going to start off with Rodi. Finally got it all plumbed. Had it spliced off my washer supply here. Just a Y connector at the supply. Runs over, tees up for the Rodi supply, and there's hot and cold going to the sink. Still have to swap out that plug for GFCI. There's a strip screw I need to deal with. But Rodi is set, running. Don't have as quite a high water pressure as I'd like supplying it. When I did a pressure test yesterday, I'm only getting off this cold supply here, I'm only getting I think it was like 47 psi at that nozzle, which may just be how much it's reduced from supply. I need to do the water test actually outside at that faucet, because that will have full pressure. But as you can see here, this one is reading at about 35 psi, 30 somewhere in there. But it's making water. Can't really see. Don't have my flashlight on me. I've had it on for, I don't know, 15 minutes. There's a couple gallons down there. It's rated for 100 gallons an hour at optimum pressure of 80 psi. I'm not really in any rush, so it running a little slower isn't a huge problem to me. But yeah, I'll have Rodi, salt water, 32 gallon, and then for the initial fill, I'll be just running another 50 feet of 1/4 inch line directly over to the 75 gallon to do the first fill. But on to the shrimp tanks. Hi. Hi, Jax. You're such a spoiled brat. Yeah, I know. You want some camera time too. Jeez. Can I go back to my video now? I can? Okay. I have your permission. Oh, alright. 15. I haven't touched it since last week's video. Moss still just going nuts. I'm actually curious how tall it's going to get. Just sort of let it do its thing until I find some flame moss to swap out. Shrimp are doing great. If you follow me on Instagram, I got some pretty nice shots of them yesterday. There was a algae wafer in this corner and they just congregated onto it. I got a pretty nice close-up shot of that ghost shrimp actually too. Interesting seeing all the algae that's built up on their ghost shrimp. Snails still going nuts, but not a whole lot to report in here other than I did see some more new shrimplets in here yesterday. Hello, kitty. In here swimming around. Oh, they look like they were probably less than a week old. Do you mind, kitty? Do you mind? And I got one of the... Where'd it go? Oh, I actually just can't see it with the glare, but right in this corner there is one of the mature assassin snails that I fished out. And as for the 10 gallon, everything is doing great. I noticed yesterday that I did lose one shrimp, which was down in this corner. It looks like it was just a bad molting. half of the molt was laying next to the body, and the other half was still clung around the head of the shrimp. And it doesn't look like they were able to free themselves. But as it's gone, obviously the other shrimp just devoured it, or the snails in here, or even the single neon. The crypts are slowly, they're still melting, but it has slowed down quite a bit. I have not added the root tabs like I'd planned quite yet. I don't want to cause too much of a nutrient spike, while I also have the nutrient increase from the crypt melt. So I will wait until the crypts appear to have been finished. The one in this back corner, I've only noticed that leaf right there melting, but other than that, that one is doing great. Looks like that leaf and that leaf on this bronze. The green, I've only noticed 1 or 2 leaves. This bronze, looks like I've just only seen 1. The only one that's really gotten hit hard as for crypt melt is this bronze here. This one has lost probably about 8 leaves, and this one here is almost half what it was. But it's still going strong, and I have noticed a couple of like this one here has a couple of new leaves coming in. That one there has some new leaves already coming in. So it's getting past the crypt melt point and turning around to the just new growth phase. But other than that, you can see the shrimp are doing very well. I wish this actually would pick up, especially this shrimp right here. I wish the camera would pick up the color quality better, which is partially my own fault for not playing with the white balance or anything and just leaving it all in automatic, because that shrimp is actually a very, very deep red. Same with that one there, which you can see a little better. And of course, molt right next to it. The female with a very nice painted stripe. A nice high quality painted red, fire red cherry shrimp here. But that is the update on the shrimp tanks for this Tuesday.